Up in 30. You can score a free flight to the 2020 Olympic Games, but there's a catch. Time is money. A new study says sitting in traffic is hurting your wallet. And swiping left. An award-winning actress gets kicked off a popular dating app. Just wait until you hear why. 12 at 12 starts right now. 12 minutes, no commercials, on TV and on the go, on the 12 News app, Facebook, and YouTube. Hey guys, it's Crystal here. Shall we get to today's talker? Should fireworks be limited to just New Year's Eve? In Arizona, it's legal to shoot them off from December 24th until January 3rd. Right now, 69% of you are saying yes, 31% no. Cast your vote right now at 12news.com/bullhorn or comment down below if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. The results, minutes away. Hashtag most clicked. Here are the stories piquing everyone's interest right now. 2 people were shot and killed inside a church near Fort Worth, Texas, Sunday morning. The shooting began during a worship service at the West Freeway Church of Christ. Police say this man, 43-year-old Keith Kinnunen, opened fire, killing 2 people before the church's security person shot and killed him. Investigators say Kinnunen had previous charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The department says there's no ongoing threat to the public. 2018 was a record-breaking year for Phoenix police shootings. 44 shootings, 23 of which were deadly. This year, that number is way down, with 15 officer-involved shootings. Since 2018, Phoenix PD has changed the way it trains officers, moving from a military-style training to training that uses scenarios focusing on problem-solving. Mexican authorities have arrested a police chief in connection with the massacre of 9 Americans in Mexico last month. The women and children killed had dual nationality and were part of an offshoot Mormon community that settled in Mexico decades ago. The New York Times reports federal police arrested Fidel Alejandro Villegas, the police chief of the town of Juanos, as part of their investigation. This story has grown from a shocking murder to a months-long investigation that has captivated the country. The massacre in Mexico is the number 3 spot on our top 12 stories of 2019. Tram joins us now to show us how the family is finding hope through this tragedy.
November 4th, 2019. Charred, bullet-riddled vehicles, remnants of a roadside massacre in the Mexican state of Sonora.
It's been a nightmare. It's been a tragic nightmare, and I keep thinking I'm going to wake up. It's hard to grasp.
3 mothers and 6 children, all American citizens, gunned down while headed to a wedding in Arizona.
I mean, this is a trip they made a lot, but all of a sudden it just ended in gunfire. They were caught completely by surprise, and the people killed were all women and children. They still don't know why they were targeted or caught in the middle or what happened, and that just leaves so much unknown for the entire family.
However, 8 children managed to survive.
Let that right foot touch the floor, okay?
Is you happy now? Yeah. Their progress bringing light to the dark.
After the family had lost so much, they really found a little bit of hope in those kids.
Along with these young survivors, a new life.
Beautiful, precious little angel sent from heaven.
This woman, Marissa, she was pregnant when this attack happened. She started going to labor. She's somehow able to make it to the valley here, giving birth to a healthy, brand new baby girl.
Marissa named her baby Victoria Dawn.
She will always have that place in my heart, and I'm so grateful I got to name my little girl after her.
Right now, we're keeping you safe from scammers. If you're doing post-holiday shopping or headed in to return an unwanted gift, experts say to be on the lookout for fake money. There's an uptick in counterfeit bills this time of year, according to the Secret Service. The Federal Reserve says the $20 bill is the most counterfeited note in the U.S., while it's the $100 bill internationally. Checking your pulse on health now, many of us plan on ringing in the new year with some alcohol, which could lead to accidents or injuries. But if you don't want to spend the start of the decade in the ER, doctors with the Cleveland Clinic stress that you can celebrate, but just remember that moderation is key. Experts say overindulgence in alcohol can lead to poor judgment and injuries, mainly from falls. And as always, never drink and drive. You've probably heard an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, not quite. It's actually 2, according to a new study. Researchers in England found that people who ate 2 apples every day had lower blood pressure and cholesterol than people who ate just 1 apple. It also cut the risk of a heart attack. Now, let's talk weather. You're looking at our most liked 12 News Weather Watcher photo of the weekend. Patrick's the man behind the lens of this frame-worthy photo of the peaks pasted in snow, dazzling under the sunsets. Just beautiful. Look at all that snow there is to play in. It's smothering more than half of the state, and in some spots, we're still finding more than 3 feet of powder. Tonight, temperatures in Phoenix not as harsh thanks to the cloud cover that's stuck overhead, 44 for a minimum. We'll crash down to 24 in Prescott, chill down to 12 in Flagstaff, and 15 in Winslow tonight. Tomorrow in Lake Havasu, 61. We're staying below average in Phoenix at 62. Globe maxing out 51 degrees for you. As we're ringing in the new year, temperatures will be starting off in the 40s, followed by a below average high of 61. And then the first weekend of the brand new year, looking fabulous. We'll brighten up and we'll see temperatures much milder, close to 70 degrees on Sunday. Now checking your money lines. You've heard the phrase, time is money, right? Well, that's especially true in traffic jams. A new study found the average city driver spends about 54 hours each year sitting in traffic when we could be working, or at the very least not wasting money on gas. It also costs the U.S. economy a grand total of $179 billion each year, according to researchers at Texas A&M. Unearthing the roots of your family tree may become a lot more expensive. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services wants to increase fees by 500% for a number of applications and documents. A group of genealogists, historians, and advocates is organizing a public campaign to convince the agency not to hike the fees. But the USCIS says the fee increases are needed to cover operating and processing costs. It's time now for your daily juice. Even celebrities use dating apps, but it doesn't always go according to plan. Golden Globe winning actress Sharon Stone said she recently tried out popular dating app Bumble. Everything was going great until other users saw the profile and thought, there's no way this could really be her. So they reported the account as fake. Bumble received so many reports that they had to lock her out. She tweeted the story over the weekend and says Bumble has since unblocked her. Man, dating's a trip. Time now for A to Z 60, where we celebrate the people, places, and things that make the Valley awesome in just 60 seconds. We're taking a look back at some of the best A to Z 60s of the year, including a Valley business that gives back with every brew. Cider Core is the only cidery and tap room in Arizona. To have your very own cider house, you need a cider maker, someone to fill the kegs, a server in the tap room, and a taste tester.
That's not a real job.
Okay, fine. That's for you to drink up.
We try to keep between 12 and 15 ciders on.
Even cider slushies.
We have Mango Foxtrot, Secret Squirrel. We just did one that's cucumber honey, and we call it CB's after Navy Battalion. We have a mission statement, drink great cider, honor great sacrifice.
And they've been bottling up that goodwill since they opened on Veterans Day in 2017.
I came back from deployment. I had 2 traumatic brain injuries, and Josh and I decided that we'd start making cider together, kind of as a therapeutic hobby for me, and we have the coolest job.
Every time you order their featured cider, $1 goes to a local nonprofit, such as Military Order of the Purple Heart. So raise them up, guys, and that's your A to Z 60. Cheers! Heads up, paying your credit card bill late will likely get more expensive in the new year. Credit card late fees are expected to hit $40 in early 2020. Effective January 1st, the U.S. government will raise the maximum amount card companies can charge for late fees. The card companies can't raise fees overnight since the law requires they give cardholders at least 45 days notice. But better to pay now while it's cheaper. In other news, a happy update to a Valley restaurant's search for a new music man. A month ago, Organ Stop Pizza in Mesa lost one of its longtime organists, Charlie Baylog. Now the Organ Stop has a new organist. Brett Valiant comes to the Pizza and Pipes restaurant from Wichita, Kansas. Although he's no stranger to the restaurant, he's been a regular fill-in over the years. Now he's just going to have a permanent gig. Japan Airlines is offering up 50,000 round-trip tickets to the 2020 Tokyo Olympics for free. But of course, there's a catch. You must have flown with Japan Airlines at least once in the past, and you actually won't know which airport you'll be flying out of until a few weeks before the games. But if you want to throw the dice, sign up begins in February. If you want to start the new year with a good deed, Maricopa County Animal Care and Control has an opportunity for you. Volunteers are needed to keep dogs calm during New Year's Eve fireworks. The fireworks are fun for humans, but the loud noises can scare animals. And some dogs don't have an owner to comfort them. Help is needed from 11 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. You can bring a blanket, chair, treats, toys, and anything to distract the dog from the noise outside, like a book or an instrument. And speaking of fireworks, back to today's talker. Should fireworks be limited to just New Year's Eve? In Arizona, it's legal to shoot them off from December 24th until January 3rd. We asked what you thought. 74% say yes, while 26% are saying no. Keep casting your votes at 12news.com/bullhorn or comment down below if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. The results will continue to keep you updated. Time now for the look ahead, the stories you'll be talking about a little later today. With fireworks expected to fill the sky tomorrow night, officials are warning Arizonans, don't turn on your fireplace. The important reason behind the warning coming up on 12 News First at 4. And that's your 12 at 12, the facts on everything you need to know in just 12 minutes. No commercials. We're always on, anywhere, anytime, on 12news.com, the 12 News app, and on our socials as well. We'll see you again soon.